One of my really good friends from college just got their private pilot license and has offered to take me up in the plane and give me like a private plane ride, which is pretty freaking sweet. I believe that my friend is working to get his commercial license so he can fly for like, you know, big commercial airliners like Delta, American Airlines, things like that. But it's a very long, slow process. We'll talk to them all about that whenever we get over to the airport. So with that, let's go to the airport and let's get up on this plane. I'm really excited. Okay, so we are here at the Greensboro Airport, and this is my friend Avery, and they have graciously decided to take me on a private flight because Avery, they just got their private pilot's license. I feel like that's really hard to say.
Yeah, it's PPL for short.
PPL. All right, that works. So we are going to go on this flight, and then we're going to sit Avery down and just talk about their experience going through flight school and what it's like to be a private pilot. So let's get on the plane. So as my first experience being on like a small plane like that was phenomenal. That was really cool. Unfortunately, the GoPro that was facing us, we're not sure what happened. We don't know if we forgot to press record or if it just had a technical difficulty and shut off, but the whole front angle for the whole three quarters of the first part of that flight were just like, it's not existent, it doesn't exist. But we got the last bit of it, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
But
you didn't get to see him fly.
Yeah,
from,
I know.
From the front.
I know. That's the part I'm most upset about. Is that Avery let me up there and let me fly, so that was pretty cool. There's a FedEx.
A big old FedEx plane.
We're gonna let that pass.
It's loud.
Very loud. Okay, just a couple questions for the viewers. When did you start this? The training to get your license?
Yeah, so I had my what's called a discovery flight, which is basically just like you go up with an instructor. When I did mine, my instructor like let me do the takeoff and most of all the flying. Obviously, he was very hands-on if I was about to do something stupid. So I did most of the flying. I didn't do the landing, but basically you just go up for an hour and see if you like it, because like it's a small plane. It may not be what you're looking for. You may not like the turbulence, but so I had my discovery flight in November of 2019.
That was right before the COVID year, right?
Right before the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
Over the next like 2 years almost, probably like 10 hours of instruction, just kind of off and on.
Because of COVID?
Because of COVID, because I was kind of broke.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, because it's expensive.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Is it like semester? Is it like normal school? Like how does?
So you pay, everything is by the flight hour. Okay. So you have a rental rate for the aircraft, which When I first started flying, it was 135, and then there was like an $8 something fuel charge. So it was about $143 an hour when I first started, and now it's up to 170 because the cost of gas has gone way up.
It's going way up. It is starting to go back down though.
It is starting to go back down. Aviation fuel is still like $8.50 a gallon, so not great. There's another big plane that's getting ready to take off or land.
Somebody's coming from over there.
Yeah, it's landing.
It's landing. All right, we're good.
We keep getting interrupted by large aircraft.
We are on, what am I? An
Airport adjacent. So I started my flight training seriously in November 2021, training twice a week when the weather let me do it. I had my first solo flight was in January of this year, 2022, and then I had my first test was scheduled for May 17th, and then we got halfway through it. I did all my like on the ground theory portion done, and we had to take a discontinuance, which is basically like you're timing out because weather was bad, so we couldn't go flying. So
this is during your like test.
During my test.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it was. We got the practical test, the flight rescheduled for June 22nd. So a little bit over a month later, and then I had
and you
like
finished it up.
Yeah, so I had
did you have to like do the whole thing over again, or was it like
no? So the good thing is like when you take a discontinuance, everything you've done up to that point
counts still.
Counts. Okay. So even if we'd been in the middle of the flight and we had to stop,
yeah,
all the maneuvers and everything that I'd done up to that point would still count. And then when we go up again, I just have to do the other things that I didn't do. I was super nervous the entire time until we landed, and I hadn't been told that I had failed. So as long as they don't tell you you're failing,
you're good.
You're not failing. So we finished that up. I walked back in to the flight school with the clipboard and everything, and it was like, how does it go? And I'm like, well, I didn't fail, so I guess I'm a pilot.
That's how I was. Now, even if you were the channel, you know I have my drone license now, and that's basically how it was when I got my drone license. Like they just kind of hand you the paper, and they're just like, all right, you're good.
Yeah.
I was like, did I pass? Like, very happy for you. And again, thank you for taking me up. This was
absolutely
like so sweet. We're gonna have to do this again. We're gonna have to do this some more.
I'm trying to convince him to bring April up next time.
Yes.
And go on a trip or something.
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to take April. I think she'd have fun. We'll put her. I've already been, so we'll put her in the front seat.
Yeah, you mean the back seat.
Yeah,
see if she flies better than you do.
Yeah, I honestly don't think she'd take. I honestly don't think she'd do it. But that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, thank you for having me out here, Avery. This was a great time. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have all their stuff on the screen right now. They have a YouTube channel of both aviation and they do some music stuff. You've seen me singing on one of their arrangements, that was like a year ago, right?
September,
yeah, almost a year ago.
Yeah.
So I'll have all that on the screen right now and linked down in the description, so go check Avery out. Big shout out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.